All right, Eugene Backyard Repair here again. Here we are again with the, gonna finish up on the Stihl weed whacker, the FS45. Got the carburetor sitting over here on the table. So we're gonna see if we can start this up so you can at least see how the difference between the two. Watch this fuel sitting in here. I'll clean this carburetor up and then we'll run fine. But anyway, we're still swapping the carburetors. Prime it up. Doesn't even prime up that well. No. Yeah, I can't even get it to prime up. No start. Prime it again. I can't get the bowl to go up. He tries to. Nope. Well, let's try starting up on spray. I'd like to get it to at least run so you can hear how the difference between the two. Oh, do I have to switch off? Yeah, I do. Never got flooded. Yep. I thought that was on. I guess the circle means it's off. I don't remember. Huh. Of course I don't have a plug down here. Nope. See if I got a plug. I want to see if I got the switch off. Come on. There we go. Didn't have to sit down for that. Once you hear somebody pull on something. I'm gonna get a ground here. Oh! You know that was gonna happen. Don't see nothing. Okay, now it's on. I was pulling with the switch off. Of course I was. Now I probably flooded it. Come on. Now it's going to run perfect. You remember right in the video, this is the carb off that other one. Now it's still hot. Yeah, it was still off. I bet if I cranked it down to it up. Pretty good. Died out. There you have it. It's doing the same thing as it was the other day. I mean, like I said, I could use that carburetor if it was my personal. I just fire it up and go use it. But it's not as customer, so we're going to change this carb out. Alright, let's turn you towards the table. Got our carburetor here. Could be. Do the burn barrel. Huh. I wonder if this is OEM, well, OEM style, because it's showing Stihl chainsaws even on, or products on the box. Got new hoses. We're not using any of them. Filter, plug, primer ball, extra one. Oh, this would be for. Considering the lines are here on the tank. This is the supply where the filter goes on. That's the return. This is to the carburetor. So I don't know what the other line's for. Make them feel warm and fuzzy by giving you something. I don't know. Some people that'll make you buy from them instead of somebody else because they're giving you extra stuff. If it isn't OEM, it's not really any quality anyway. So, oh, I remember this. Loosen this cap up. And now I'm going to pull them fuel lines and I'm going to get the spray. Good thing is it only takes these two tools. 5/16, like I showed at the beginning. Ground down quite a bit to fit in here. I think I ground this down for another weed whacker. I think. Alright, so we got the two nuts off. Bring it in over here. Push your throttle in. Oops. Take your gasket off. This is what they didn't give you. They didn't give you any gaskets. Oh, some of the linkage fell off. Got a line here. Get a towel underneath this because I remember right the last 2 or 3 times I've taken this off. Of course it's windy today. Just spit fuel out of it. Alright. Here we go. Nothing. Nothing. A little bit. Get this carb off. We don't need any of the gasket stuff because yeah, it's still on there. Get a new carb here. It was something funny. Yes, both of these carbs got. Well, I guess not use them. So they both of them got a hole on the bottom here, but they're blocked off. So we aren't using them. So I was just about to say the gasket has no hole in it for that piece. Oh, this one's just a touch different. Everything's a lot lower. Yeah, everything's a whole lot lower. I think these lines were crisscrossed before. And that's probably why they get the line on. Linkage is just a touch bit different. Just a little bit. You see a flat screwdriver? What did I do with it? Probably underneath the machine. No. I just had a flat bladed screwdriver. Huh. Oh. Let's try this again. Trying to get the linkage back on. I need that screwdriver. I don't know what I did with it. Let's see if I put it back in the... Yep. Try to hold the linkage down. I can't get my finger in there. Alright. Push this down and get my hand underneath. Put this one over top. And then I drop it. Well, that stops at some. That's enough to get the linkage back on. Nope. Huh. Trying to hold this linkage down, but the problem is there's not enough room for my hands and everything. Alright, let's see if I can get it this time. I thought the camera just stopped there. Something popped up on my feed. Nope, missed it. Alright. Idea is I'm going to get that linkage back on. Hang on, let me move the camera out of my way here. Alright, we got the linkage back on. Hopefully it'll stay there. Need 13 hands here. No. I could use an extra hand though. Come on. Hopefully this will catch and I can hand tight. There we go. This carburetor keeps trying to push it. But I forgot the gasket. Why didn't you tell me I forgot the gasket? Nobody said anything. Let me go ahead and put this thing back together without the gasket in it. I don't know. Hard to find good help at any time. I work at a local place here. Well, I'm not YouTubing or repairing somebody's stuff, but anyway, there's a situation with a talk about can't get good help. Anyway, had a customer employee come around the corner on their phone. Of course, young kids. They're always on social media, like their opinion to what I'm posting really matters. But anyway, lady says, "Excuse me, do you have?" And the girl keeps walking. So the customer's like, "Well, I guess not." So I says to the girl, "The lady's asking you a question." So the girl gets up, looks up from her phone, says to me, "Well, you're standing there," and looks back at her phone and starts walking. Yeah, well, that didn't fly so well with me. So we had some good words, and they couldn't understand why I yelled at them. That they would give a customer an answer as in, "You're standing there," and go back to looking at their phone. Anyway, back to the machine. We got get the lines on. See, this one primes up any better. Oh, sure picking up some fuel. Bowl doesn't prime up any higher, but let's see if it runs any better. Throttle's on. Let's see. There's spit. Alright. Much better. Idle's a lot smoother. But it stalls. Alright. Well, the idle's a lot smoother. Some of that was all good. A little hot. Yeah, folks. See the runner. I think the carburetor was like, well, I'm going to guess with the jack like $15. $15, no more hassle. Like I said, I could have used this carburetor, but this is my personal. I would have just put this on, start it up, and use it. The high speed is good, but the slow speed is off. I'll shut this up before it falls off the table. I wanted to move the flashlight here and stick it back where it belongs before I lose it. So anyway, there you have it. She's back in one piece, running. It'll be you know, 'cause you gotta make something for your time. So all together, since I did put some time in on this on the video, quite a bit of time actually, more than you see on the video because you pause it. So it'll be a $30 repair job. Yeah, you're not gonna take it to any shop, anywhere, any part of the country, and get them to fix your machine for 30 bucks. They won't even look at it for less than 75. So we get that cover cleaned out. We'll put it back together. That's it. She's done. Ready to go back to the customer. I got one more to go. I would send all these parts with it, but most people lose the parts anyway. So what I'll do is write on this Stihl weed whacker. Put the parts up there in the pile. Hang on, we'll flip you up here. See all the boxes up there on the shelf? The boxes way out there on that shelf. Those are all parts or leftover parts that, you know, that come with hoses and primer or the old carburetors. All up on there. Down there on the bottom. Over in there on that other shelf. Yeah. Over the years, those are all carburetors. Alright, let me pause you here and get you in the handheld. Alright, there we go. Get you posted up in my handheld. And we're going to end this video here. There it is. Like I said, we'll clean this cover off. We're going to clean these machines off. I'll probably take them outside and Once I get all 3 of them done, I'll pressure wash them. Yeah. I don't know. Let me pause you 1 second. I'll show you the last one here if I can get to the door. The next one, last one's an oldie. All right, got you in the back part of the garage here, the lean-to half. There's the last one. That's an old home light. Old flip switch on there. The big handle sticking outside. I don't know if we'll get this one to run. I don't even think there's a head on it, but we'll give it a shot. Worst they can do is not work. Look at the size of that carburetor, sticking way out. I think it's a Walbro. Walbro. I don't know. It's an oldie. Hang on. All right, we're back in the other part of the garage. Let me flip this around. We're gonna end this video. All right. So if you got any information on the video, please like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Pictures, parts, projects, funny videos, things of nature, drift girl, roadside find, share videos, all kinds of cool stuff. Sign up for both of them. It's Eugene's Backyard Repair. One of them has no S on the end. For my Instagram and my Facebook, I'm not sure which one don't have the S on the end. I've tried to edit it a couple times and it won't let me. So that's the guy. So go find me on them. Sign up for them. It's free. YouTube free, Instagram free, Facebook free, no obligation. Just sign up and go check them out. It might be something on there you need to be repaired. You might have yourself a Stihl chainsaw. You might be ended up with a idle issue just like this one was. If you watch the whole video, you see I tried fuel pumps, tried cleaning it outside the machine. I took it in the house, put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Pick up this carburetor. I gotta clean up. You can see this carburetor is awful dark. I gotta clean my ultrasonic cleaner out. The fluid's getting a little dirty, so if you leave stuff in there too long, it turns it like a dark color. So anyway, like I said, sign up, give this video a thumbs up if you would, please. Give it a comment, because all that stuff helps. Thumbs up, comments, even thumbs down help. You know, comment what's up, how's it going. You know, hope you had a great day. All that stuff helps get my videos out there again. Share it. I missed a video on Sunday. I was busy. I have a lot of bigger machines outside. A lot of 4-wheelers that don't fit in this little garage. As you can see from my video in the background, there's not much room in this garage. So all the small stuff can come in here. Smaller dirt bikes, snow blowers, push mowers, weed whackers, leaf blowers, all of that stuff can come in here. But the 4-wheelers don't make it in my garage unless I'm rebuilding the carburetor. So like I said, check out my videos, see if there's something on there you might like, and we're out of here. Peace! Give you one more look at it. Like I said, we'll wash this down a little bit. Just not that the lady cares. This was in a barn. Well, it was a big garage, but more or less a barn, and full of stuff from her dad. And but we'll clean it off and get it back to her. All right, God bless you all. Have a great day. We're out of here. Peace.